Hello everyone, it's Meredith. Welcome. This is our daily reading for Thursday, the 20th of September 2018. Using a different deck today. It's called the Tarot of the Sevenfold Mystery. I think this is the first time I've used it in a daily reading. Can't remember. It's a beautiful deck. I love the artwork. Okay, yeah, let's go. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. Boy, we started out yesterday with the Two of Cups, and we start out today with the Ace of Cups. How sweet is that? Divine and cosmic gift. Abundance. Abundance of love. Love on offer. Expansion within our beloved relationships. All of our relationships. Sweet. Let's see what goes with it. Six of Swords. We had this card yesterday too. So we're still in the movement, the momentum that we saw yesterday. There was a message there about making sure that we are planting new seeds of desire as we are in our manifestation harvest right now. I've been hearing some really cool stories from people about what they have manifested, what's been happening for them. A lot of people are seeing their long-term goals and dreams be fulfilled at this time. So now there is space, there is opportunity for us to be planting new seeds, new dreams, new goals. So my feeling here on this 6 is that the momentum continues, but I do feel we may do some clarifying cards, because when I've been noticing a lot of cards show up repeatedly. And we did a clarifier, I think it was for justice yesterday. We got the doubt card, so we were clearing some of that. And that story may be continuing today. So maybe we'll do some clarifiers and see what's what. I feel like we need to move the energy along in the cards. We've been on a strong theme. Not that I'm trying to control this in any way. But we are seeing repetitive messages. And I just feel we need to move deeper with it. We need to explore it and discover it a little bit more. Let's see what goes with it. See, this is another card we've seen frequently lately, which is the Four of Swords. It's positive, it's stable. It indicates a timeout, take a break. I believe this was in yesterday's reading too. I can't quite recall. Usually I have a good memory for these things, but I've done so many readings lately, they're starting to blend. But that's cool. This card is still showing up a lot. It's time out, relax. It's rest for the spiritual warrior. And it is a message of taking our time for ourselves, for self-nurturing, a little bit of quiet time. And it helps us get clear in our thought patterns so that we do keep this momentum and flow going. We really want to do that. It's amazing. Then, you know, you got the Ace of Cups fueling it all over here. That's incredible. And look at that, Three of Swords. Ouch. That's a cringe card, folks. It's getting to the heart of a matter. And it is a sudden revelation of truth. And this is a pain, sorrow, and heartbreak card. My feeling here is that this is something in the recovery and the clearing of the now moment. So as we have been celebrating all that's on offer to us, we are simultaneously witnessing energy that no longer serves us, that needs to clear, that needs to heal, that needs to settle and sort. And I do feel that on this 3. Specifically though, for some people, this literally does mean the end of a relationship or the breaking up of a relationship, and it could also indicate a three-party situation, like there are 3 people somehow involved in that situation, and it's getting to the heart of a matter. It could be happening in the now. It does feel, if it is happening in the now, it feels like a repetition. It feels like something that happened before but is here again to revisit and maybe settle once and for all. Let's see what else comes. We have the King of Swords. This is discernment. This is wisdom. This is clarity, self-mastery. So with that Six of Swords, we have taken our collective self-mastery and wisdom and moved on from where we once were, which is excellent. It shows progress. It shows determination for self-improvement, for expansion on our spiritual journey, and that's wonderful. It still feels to me, though, that we're moving on from this Three of Swords. We may be having life experiences that reveal to us just how much we've grown out of these situations. We'll see. Then yes, definitely. Look at that. All right, we got two fours together in the same row, and this is the Four of Wands. It's the honeymoon card. It's happiness. It's celebration. It's the honeymoon card. There's unity, prosperity, fertility, creativity, abundance. It's all here on this card. It is one of the happiest cards in the minor suits of tarot. And, you know, we've got double fours. You know, I typically read these cards left to right. That just seems natural to me, but I'm feeling like we're going right to left today. This is what's here now, what's on offer to us in the Ace of Cups, which is everything we've been dreaming for, praying for, efforting toward, focusing upon. This is our garden of manifestation over here in this Ace of Cups. Everything is in bloom here. And we can't take this Three of Swords with us. It doesn't belong here any longer, so it needs to heal, it needs to clear. So we do that. We go into a healing mode. We go into prayer, meditation, relaxation, solitude, and then we decide to move on from there because, you know, our higher self wisdom directs that, because this is what we're aiming for on this Four as fueled by this Ace. Let's see what goes with it. Ooh, I didn't want to turn over. The mood, yes. So, you know, we're following our intuition. We're following our heart. You know, I'm really liking this Three of Swords right now. I know it's a cringe card. I know everybody looks at it and actually winces. I watch people wince when we turn this card over. However, if you're getting to the heart of the matter, you're getting to the heart of your intuition, and you are listening to that wisdom, that clarity and discernment, because no matter what has unfolded, what has occurred, this Four, that Ace, is still what we want, what we desire, and what we are determined to create in our world. And there's still some of it in the unknown. We've had a new theme erupt this week. Erupt. Whatever that means. Okay. We've had an eruption of a new theme, which is that it's okay not to know. It's okay to have a little bit of mystery. And I feel we've got that little bit of mystery right here on the Moon card. It tells me that there are surprises and delights awaiting us that we can't anticipate. And that's good. Being surprised, being delighted, being gifted with opportunities and experiences that reveal our way of being in the now that we had not considered or didn't even notice that we had grown and matured into. It's fantastic. It's like that's the honeymoon moment right there with our own selves. You know, this sense of unity within the self. And how we take that to all of our other relationships, Ace of Cups, has grown out of Three of Swords, all these experiences in our journey that created tremendous emotional healing, had us witnessing our pain bodies so that we could nurture ourselves into wholeness, Four of Swords. And we did that by paying attention to our intuition, the Moon, King of Swords, and deciding no matter what, we have the determination, the endurance, and the wherewithal to move on. That's excellent. I am going to do clarifier cards, though. I'm going for my standby here with Chuck Spezzano, the Love Pack. I know, yes, I said it yesterday. I'm going to say it again today. This deck is about relationships. However, it's not limited to just simply that. I would like a clarifier on the Six of Swords, and probably that 3. Why don't we start with the Three of Swords? Clarify the Three of Swords. What more can we know? First card coming out, jumping out actually, is truth. Yes, heart of the matter. A sudden, often painful truth comes to light, and we are forced to deal with it because it's not something that we can stuff down in our emotions. Otherwise it will fester and make us unwell spiritually. What more can we know about our Three of Swords? Oh, okay, that's way too many cards. Here we go, here we go. Look at that, fear, yes. You know, this is another thing that I do hear frequently in my own inner dialogue, so I'm not immune to this. But fear, yes, fear shows up, and I'll catch myself having fearful thoughts because of old Three of Sword life experience scenarios that I have traversed myself. So it's the same for each of us. We do this. We do this in the monkey mind, in the vulture thoughts. We have this beautiful ace on offer. We've seen the Two of Cups this week. We've got the Four of Wands over here. We've got the Six of Swords. There's this beautiful momentum and movement into the life we've been dreaming of. It's happening. It's now. It's here. It's exciting and it's amazing. And then all of a sudden, yesterday we saw doubt. Today we see fear. And we're being asked to look at the truth behind all that. Yes, the Three of Swords happened. I'm going to be really bold here and say, so what? We all have had it. We've all endured it. And we've all survived it. And beyond that, we've thrived because of it. So, yes, it happened. No, we don't want to repeat it. Of course we don't want to repeat it. But there are no promises like that in the journey. And it's the magnificence of our self-mastery on this king that encourages us to allow our wisdom, allow our intuition, allow the surprise and delight of mystery that the universe wants to deliver to us. Fear and doubt will stop that. It will put a block right in our path. Even though we can see the truth, we may feel we're too afraid to move past this 3 because this is something we know. But it doesn't mean it's something we have to be. We can honor this. And I'm not saying get over it. Just like rip the Band-Aid off, get over it, so what, it happened. Yeah, it happened. But it cannot be the thing that prevents us from moving forward. It just can't. Because then these surprises, delights, miracles of manifestation, they come way slower to us, or they don't come at all. And then we stay in prayer and meditation mode, and we go into hope and or hopelessness, thinking it won't happen. So this Three of Swords, as cringy, wincy as it is, needs to be looked at with absolute truth. Take the blinders off. Ask yourselves, how much longer do I want this to direct my journey? How much longer do I want this to be resistance to my yes? In our week ahead reading, in our weekend reading, we got a big message about mastering yes. And this Three of Swords is right here challenging us, saying, how much are you going to let stand in the way from your past and keep you from saying yes in the now? I know that's some tough love information. I'm okay with it. I hope you're okay with it. It's kind of a big deal. We've had miraculous readings. We've seen the Miracles card. We've seen enchantment. We've seen all kinds of amazing oracle cards come out of these decks to encourage us to reinforce what is unfolding in the now. And we're being challenged to stop with the, God, I hope the other shoe isn't going to drop just as I get excited and lean into this. There is that fear there for a lot of us. I've experienced it myself. Like I said, I am not immune to this. I have to catch these moments and I have to do the work around it. And these cards are encouraging us to do just that, Get into the self-mastery of our king. Drop the sword on that BS because it prevents us from living that dream, which is what we're all working on. So, wow. Okay. I don't think I need to actually clarify that Six of Swords now. I think clarifying that Three of Swords was the way to go. There may be a sting on this one for you today, folks. I'm not apologizing for it. I just feel the strength in it, the power in it is just... It's magnificent and it's passionate and it's exactly what we need to hear so that we keep this flow going, so that we continue to plant seeds for this. I have compassion for each and every one of us, myself included, for this Three of Swords. Compassion is the way to go. When you hear yourself say about yourself or even about another person, I feel bad for, or I feel bad because, consider rephrasing that and saying, I have compassion for that Three of Swords experience. Excuse me. I have compassion for my experience. It was really painful. And in hindsight, I'm glad for it now because it has helped me redefine what it is I'm really aiming at. And look at this. If you take that ace and you put it here with this king, he's kind of a badass, you know, and he does get a bit of a bad reputation for being cold and calculating, but he's not. He's experienced. He's known the Three of Swords, and he's known it very well. And not only does he know it, he's mastered it. So now when Three of Swords moments appear, does he feel it? Certainly he does. But as a master of yes in his world, and leveraging his vast experience on these kinds of experiences, he keeps his focus on the Ace of Cups because he knows that the Four of Wands is where it's at. So built into this reading is an opportunity to, well, let's say leverage some tough love on yourself today. Take a look at your Three of Swords. Ask yourself, how much of this fear do you wish to continue carrying with you, directing your now moment? And then there's this side of it where you're being encouraged, in light of all this beautiful manifestation that's unfolding now, to plant new seeds of manifestation for the oncoming and stay in your truth with it, and then allow for and accept the surprises and delights that are going to come to each and every one of us out of the unseen, out of the unknown, what the universe wants to deliver that's way better than you even dreamed in the first place. So do this work so you clear the deck for this. Beautiful. That's an intense message. I love it. Okay, let's do our Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. As you know, this is your opportunity to ask a question. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I can shuffle. Sort of. Okay. What do we most need to know today from the Oracle cards? What would they have us here? Oh, okay. First card we get is children. My feeling on this one is a reminder for us to stay in awe and wonder. I'm going to put this over here with the moon, because this is the surprise, delight, mystery that I feel here on this card. It's being surprised and being in a state of awe and being in a state of wonder from those surprises, from those delights that come out of this Ace of Cups. Okay, next card. Here we go again. We've got Archangel Michael for a second round this week. I'm going to put him with the King. I think that makes sense. There's mastery there. And you know, you could put Archangel Michael on your Three of Swords too. Whatever your fear is, whatever your doubt, worry, concern, anxiety, Whatever it is that might be keeping you from the full, stark truth of what's on this Three of Swords, Archangel Michael is a wonderful ally. If you need assistance that goes above and beyond the people you know, love, and trust, call on Archangel Michael. Invite him to help you see the truth and clarity on this card so that you can bring it into the divine light of your spiritual journey and heal your doubts, fears, worries, concerns. Archangel Michael is just amazing for that kind of support. And here we go. Third card, forgiveness. For some of us, we may need to forgive ourselves. Maybe we need to forgive someone else. Maybe we need to forgive those decisions we made in the past that led us to the Three of Swords. That is how we let go. That's how we release. That's how we heal it. Forgiveness, help from Archangel Michael, loving compassion for ourselves and everyone else, because this is too good to say no to. Okay. What do we want? Power of love or universe has your back? What am I feeling? Power of love, I think, for our affirmation of the day. I think we've seen this one recently too, cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Absolutely. See here again, one card summarizes the entire reading. It's the Ace of Cups. That's your foundation. Beautiful. And look, in this Ace of Cups, there's an entire kingdom sitting in that cup. What's in your kingdom? Okay, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful Thursday. Please like the video, share it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you wish to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below. And I'll be back very soon with our Friday message. Peace, love, joy, and gratitude to each and every one of you. Have a blessed day.